Okay. Hey there, Cactus. I came in from... I'm gonna let the dogs out. Hang on, there's Discord messages. How you doing, Cactus? Before we get into God Eater, show something for Cactus. The 5.2 trailer is out. The full one. Passed after work, now I feel like chicken Alfredo. I'm doing okay. I have to take care of the dogs. My brother had to go see a skin appointment. I'll show that off real quick for Cactus mostly. Because I appreciate Cactus.
一度も経験したことがない。絶対に月城ちゃんは止める。キャンサーと戦っている時の恐怖も痛みも。救世主なりたかったな。みんなと共闘した経験も過去のもんやない。誰かのもんやない。この自分のみん がを守りたい中央門や。倒して報われた瞬間も、あいつはさ、私の生きる希望だったんだよ。大事なものなのに一人おざなりにしてきた。カレンちゃんの言う通り、私は全く 31A の一員じゃなかった。石槌山山頂で竜巻を操るキャンサーの鉄壁、閉じ込められていたが撃破した。これが隕石。松山市がなくなった以上、陸路で西に向かうのは難しくなったぞ。キャンサー側も狙い撃ちしたい場所があって、実際に隕石を落として軌道計算してるとしたら、昨日新たな隕石を発見したわ。落下地点はこの基地よ。キャンサーの基地を直接狙ってきたというのか。そんなんあかんやろ。沿岸部には習志野ドームもあるんやで。
勝浦ドームで見たことないよ。あんたみたいな特徴的な女性はさ。
ここは。
君はもしかしたら戦っていたんじゃないか。セラフ部隊みたいに。
セラフ部隊。私にこのまま勝浦ドームの一員になれって言うの？私はいてほしい。
Don't worry, record. We're just doing a slight detour to show off the trailer.
最大直径は約300メートル。通常兵器で撃墜できるような大きさではないわ。ねえ、私に任せてもらえないかしら。まさか一人でかよ。私ってこの戦いに必要ないのかな。なあ、わしはなぜ現れた。カウントダウンは今日ゼロになる。お母さん、私やってみせるから。見てて。行きたければ私を殺せ。そうだ。貴様が殺した。この数値はゼロじゃないなんて。
I actually like that. Coming to an end on April 3rd. There. We're gonna shout that off. Mostly for Cactus. It's also a really nice trailer. Okay, good. It still works. How you doing, record? Why for you? Because I appreciate you, Cactus. How else would you see the trailer? Oh, right, it's time for... Right, time to fight Quadragia with this cannon. Okay. Exactly, Cactus. You wouldn't have seen those Karen moments. I didn't link it to you, Cactus. How would you have ever seen those Karen moments? We'll finally get playable Karen after this. She'll probably be the launch banner, which is SS5 Karen? I think it's SS5 Karen. Well, I guess, well, I mean, it's SS5 Karen in terms of gameplay, but if you think about it, it's SS1 Karen, because all the other Karens are actually Karen chat. Alright, we have to go do this with Karen, which means it's basically solo fighting Quadragia. Weak to freeze and divine. Freeze and divine. Huh. I guess we can still use it. I shall take that longsword. Just make sure I have. Okay, yeah, I've got my pills, got my grenades. Yeah, okay. Yeah, abandoned God Arch. I don't think we've unlocked that feature yet. How's everyone doing? Okay, nice run going in Stalker Gamma. There we go. So step in the anomalies. Where's the heading's heading this way? Okay. Couple materials. Take us down to areas a little bit easier to fight it in. Okay, don't stay up there, fine. Yeah, some anomalies are pretty bad for your health, yeah? Oh, almost got the Devour action done. He stayed a little bit more out in the open, thank you. Oh, probably no stamina. Cannon, why? Please turn around. Okay, hit your face. It's about the only good slash weak I can hit right now. Oh boy. Half health. Oh, you fell down where I can't hit you. I think the missile paws are weak spots now. Kind of. Okay, it's low on health. No, don't you run away! Coward, get back over here. It's like it doesn't want to die or something. Now, got it. Kaden, please don't fire at things when your eyes are closed. Please keep your eyes open when you pull the trigger. Please. Exactly. Who lives and runs away lives to die in another few seconds. Exactly. 7.5 minute clear. It's okay, I guess. I'll take the GAP. S rank. Alright, I'll take it. For a solo run, basically.
夜分すみません。私です。あなたか。びっくりした。そこじゃなんだし。入って。失礼します。調子はどう？はい。もう大丈夫です。ご心配をおかけしました。あなたはやっぱり強いわね。そんなこと皆さんのおかげです。コータたちの前でもそのくらい素直でいてくれたらいいんだけど。それはあなたと一緒にロシアから来た大車先生だけど、言われて気づいた時にはもう極東支部から異動になっていたわ。その後の足取りも追ったんだけど、ロシアに戻る途中に荒神に襲われて戦死したって報告しか残ってないのよ。そんな。残念だけどやっぱり腑に落ちないわよね。咲夜さん、私にも手伝わせてくれませんか？せめて何か一つでも罪滅ぼしができ。あなたにこれ以上償ってもらうことなんかない。今回の件にはきっと何か裏がある。でもそうね、あなた自身にも関わることだものね。実はね、リンドウの置き手紙が開けられなくて困ってるの。これが最後の手がかり。でもこの手紙を読むためにはリンドウの腕輪が必要みたいなの。一緒に探してくれる？はい。それにしても死んだ後までこんなに振り回されるとは思ってなかったけどね。ゴーレニエモーレウィペーシタトゥナ。何？悲しみは海にあらず、すっかり飲み干せる。ロシアの古いことわざです。そう。ありがとう、アリサ。
Well, this is half Russian. That's why she came for the Russian branch. Bouncy? Yeah, obviously. Actually, is she full Russian? She actually might be full Russian. I'm actually curious to double check that. I can't go around spreading information. Is she full Russian? Is she half Russian? No, she is Russian. Right? No, she's full Russian. Guess makes sense given none of her name was anything Japanese. It's like we have her own Sharo, except she's not a yandere. Oh, hang on, I'll put the chat readout back on my secondary monitor. There we go. The drinking can be so about to take notes, devs. Exactly. I'm sorry, record. Please don't let the internet know I spread information. I didn't mean to. I would never intentionally spread misinformation. No, accidentally I'd spread information. But I never intentionally. We type the costume. Oh wait, hang on, wait. Oh, it's a Sariel. A difficulty 4 mission. Alright. Okay, we have to use Kota Alyssa Saki, that's fine. We're gonna be Habari. I don't know. Let's see what Lika gets. I'm using a divine weapon, so that's fine. I'm very poor, record. Please don't charge me too much. Right, let's get pills. You don't want to go to a mission without pills. Yeah, for Sakuya. Oh, I guess I gave her damage cut. It's kind of a generic, lazy one. Sure.
それじゃあ早速試してみるわね。
Sorry, Patch isn't here yet. Must be busy. Or eating dinner.
なあ、急に集まれって呼ばれてきたけど、一体何なの？
知らないです。知っていてもあなたには教えませんけど。咲夜さん、何か知ってます？
何も聞いてないわ。それにしても全員招集ってのも珍しいわね。
どうやら全員いるようだな。本日執行部から正式な辞令が下りた。今回の任務の完了をもって機関を
Sweet
天
become
理
a
の決闘
captain.
支部保守局第一部隊の隊長に任命する。これからはお前がリーダーだ。よろしく頼むぞ。
すげえ。出世じゃん。大出世じゃん。こういうのなんて言うんだっけ？下克上？
それ裏切りです。
And that's a coup.
改めてよろしくお願いしますね。
Except I's a born leader.
咲夜さん？
ええ、そうね。リーダーか。なんだか随分頼もしくなっちゃったわね。君になら背中を預けられるよ。これからもよろしくね。
早とちりするな。正式に任命されるのは今回の任務
Were
完
your
了後。
neurons activated about Cactus?
確かにリーダーともなれば相応の権限が与えられる。しかし同等の重く大きな義務も負ってもらう。人気使いとしての職分だけではない。チームの部隊員を無事に生きてき
I mean,
た
there's several things I could think of. I could just specify.
死ぬなよ。全員生きて帰る。これは命令だ。さあ、何をぼさっとしている。任務に向かえ。
It's true, the battle won't win itself. It's true. I actually go out there and do stuff. If I don't, time will never advance. We'll be stuck here in purgatory for eternity.
各員の配置完了しました。気を抜かずに任務に当たってください。
しかし俺の同期がリーダーになるって改めて考えるとすげえ話だよな。まだ入隊して間もないってのにさ。
本当にその通りだと思います。私たちも見習わないとですね。
いい仲間に恵まれてよかったわね。あなたたちはきっとまだまだ強くなるわ。追い抜かされないように私も精進しないと。
I know 4 fall breaks. About a Chinese herb. Not sure how we're finding a Chinese herb in Japan, but you know, whatever. Origami did it. Let's kill the Zygote. I think the Sariel shows up. How do Russia weeds get in America? I don't know.
大型種
There we go.
エリアに
Here's the Sariel.
侵入地点送ります。
First, there are these Zygotes.
ですが予断を許しません。
死であがないなさい。
荒波活動停止します。
Alright, then. Both Zygotes are gone.
荒波活動停止します。
近づらないで。
on the start, until we can get a part break, it's actually pretty hard to hurt this thing with melee weapons. Ah shit, spam the poison. That eye is actually a weak spot, but it's hard to hit. It's not open for very long. Let's pop some pills. Okay, good. The skirt's been damaged. 100% here. Actually, no, not for slash attack. I think if I was using my great sword, I think that's a good spot for crush. The legs are a weak spot now that they're unbound. Kind of hard to hit. Maybe like out there? Nope. Never. Nope. Not quite the right spot still. Not even half health yet. Makes sense. Well, then I hit it with pretty weak attacks. Hey, head's been unbound. Nice. Grab poison again. against the barrier. Poison again. Oh crap. So poison will definitely kill you in this game, if I remember right. It's half health. Okay, poison. Wow, it just backed up. It didn't hurt me. Oh, that actually hurts you. There we go. Jeez, over 10 minutes. A little bit over 10 minutes to kill that thing. Sorrow's annoying. I don't say it's particularly dangerous, it's just hard to hurt with melee. It's maybe better if I use something like the Buster. I think it's a bit better. So I think it has a weak spot for Crush. It's easier to hit. Consumable, sure. It's all good so long as it dies. It's true. Oh, we can start getting abandoned God Arcs. Yeah, we can now move this as skills to your other God Arcs. Yeah, fun. Definitely 4 and higher, we'll get abandoned God Arcs. A +1 upgraded God Arc's basic abilities. Upgraded up to +30. You get up to +30 a God Arc. Charge ability speed level 7 is actually pretty nice. Pretty good. Double A. Sorrow is just kind of tricky to kill. Steel Fang and Shark Tooth. Power Dash and Burst and Finish. Quick Combo. Steel Fang.
期待通り滞りなく任務を完遂してくれたようだね。まずは祝辞を述べさせてもらおう。リーダー就任おめでとう。 さて、ここに足を運んでもらったのは他でもない。リーダーの権限と義務について触れておこうと思ってね。まずは権限の強化だ。君にはリーダー専用の個室が与えられる。前リーダーである林道君が使用していた部屋だ。その際、ターミナルにアクセスして使用者権限を更新しておくよう、今まで閲覧が許可されていなかった資料が確認できるようになっているはずだ。情報を開示共有するということを我々が決断した。この意味をよく理解しておいてくれ。そう、これは我々フェンリルからの信頼の証。願わくば裏切らないでほしいものだ。さて、次は義務の方の話だよ。君には通常の任務の他に林道君が遂行していた特務を
More
引き継いで
work.
細かい指示は追って伝える。今日は君も疲れているだろう。
Yeah,
どう
Johan,
だった？これからもよろしく。
has it ever told you your office has like a really ominous theme music? Ah, we got some new control units. Look, we're just becoming leader. Oh, good. The shopkeeper now sell restore pill 2s. Yeah, you need magnesium for stun grenades. You don't use too often, to be honest. And it's a good thing. It has been listening to Churro. We got some new clothing, layers, and slits. I said silts. Slits. And then coats and tights for women. And some sniper outfits. Outfits? Yeah. It's a clean medic outfits and a female nurse cap. Take a look at the new clothes. I may not use any of it. Different colorations on the sniper coats now. Different colors for the medic coats. Oh yeah, these ones, like fur coat. A Welkin coat. Oh, uniform. Now you can do your school uniform. You gotta have a school uniform, at least in the game after all, right? Bottom same way it's gonna be. And recolors, sniper. Actually, that one works better. I'll get that, might make that. Medic, pants, and different colorations. Here it is, thigh highs with striped stockings and a mini skirt. And there's the other side for the schoolgirl, ones with frilled stockings. I think for to the cap, I think the cap just shows up as accessory. I think you unlock new accessories. Oh, Patch is here. Hi, Patch. There's a very open top. Which one? You mean that I'm already using or a different one? I don't think you unlock any new. You to appreciate the outfit? I mean, you have to wear a suit. Suits are classic. Everyone knows that. Half my restore pills. It is one of my favorites, honestly. Oh yeah, you can put a bed and god arc parts together to make new ones. Not gonna do that because there's a +1 in there, but basically it's our Gamba. Oh, we upgraded Clemicor. Cleminicore? Let me show up that. Let's see. What mission we have to do next? We're at Difficulty 4. Might need to go do some of the side missions to craft some material. Craft some materials, craft some actual upgrades. I look. Oh, typo. Forgot a space. Iluk. That actually means, yeah, we do have Lindo's room, so we have to go to the veteran section to go to our room now. They didn't even bother to clean it up, so it's exactly the same as Lindo's room used to be. So we inherited his dartboard and his broken audio player. So this one's the Venus Trap, which is a Vajra. Of course, we got ability to fight Boroboro. A Fallen Boroboro. That's a variant type on it because it's red. There's the here we're getting the variant types. The Fallen Congo, which is ice instead of the normal version of the Congo. Sariel, and a Borkoblin. Let's see. Yeah, Vajra's weak to everything except for Spark. Oh, we got these now. We have Assist. Increase got Oracle Absorbed on attack. Tension of enemy during burst. Resistance to attacks of debuff during burst. Actually, ones that are while you have burst on are actually kind of useful. As long as you can keep your burst up anyway. Disrupt some Oracle attacks. Multi-Devour Burst. Increases burst effects upon devouring multiple enemies. Huh. Don't know what that means. Does that mean I need to hit multiple enemies at once, or does it mean if I use it multiple times? Probably devouring multiple. It's probably has to hit like multiple at once. So we definitely want to have like a melee one if we did that. Let's try out some of these new ones first. How you doing, Batch? Okay, King Armor. Okay, now we can just get... I think King is... King Vajra? I think King is Vajra. No, King is Quadragia. You're doing okay? Excellent. Okay, King is Quadragia. Kinda tired? I've been kinda tired lately too. Maybe you're sapping my energy. No, wait, that wouldn't make sense because you wouldn't be tired. Well, let's not go do the Vajra fight anyway. Though I am gonna at some point gonna have to go sidetrack and actually go do non-story missions. I'm gonna need materials at some point to upgrade stuff. Let's give her...
君から学ぶことはたくさんあるんだ。これもその一つだよ。
Go fill this last slot Melissa has. What should we put there? Nope, not there. Craft. I'll upgrade this sword we're using. As objective master 2. Muted, and we get enter burst on back teammates incapacitated. It's okay. Yeah, I don't care about too many still, honestly. Ah.
Area 情報の送信を開始。サポートは任せてください。
人同士で争った後か。こんな時代なんだし。
Oh, we always have Aragami Kota. I'm gonna take out these zygotes first. Yeah, the Vaj over here. Fine, I guess. Oh boy. Ow! It hurt. And I was like half my health. Oh, that's how that one works. That's pretty slow. Hope that one's working, honestly. Good range, though. I think it's going for the combo, though. It's difficulty 4 now, Patch. It's getting slightly higher now. Ooh, wow, you're fast. Oh, nice heal. Wow, I can actually dodge that. If I dodged into that, now I actually managed to avoid the damage. Shoot, there's my level 3 burst. Ah, I missed. Stuck at it. Nom. Nom. Oh. Need to change that. The air was okay, but I'd probably keep it as like a full charge, not a combo break. Not a combo interrupter. Takes way too long to go off. As a combo devour, it takes way too long for that to go off. I never mess with Predator styles too much. I always just tend to favor whichever one goes off fastest. You might notice that some of the Devours don't give you your burst until the animation finishes. It's not like you chomp and then you get the burst. It has to chomp and then finish the animation. Oh, we got a +1, reduce guard damage. SS rank, that's too bad. Actually, one of the hard parts I'm running into is I'm not getting a lot of bond breaks because I have a hard time actually breaking all the bonds on certain origami. It's kind of part of it though. It's always like the trade-off you have to go between for like, you know, how quickly do you kill an origami, but how much do you try to bond break it for the extra rewards too?
Howだ? 調子の方は。ああ、皆まで言うな。その顔を見れば大体わかるさ。
You are eyes.
リーダーになりたてだったリンドそっくりのテンパった顔つきだ。まずは肩の力を抜くことだな。お前が全てをこなすことはないんだ。仲間を使い、自分を使い、それが信頼を生む。お前ならきっといいリーダーになれる。さあ、任務に戻れ。これからもよろしく頼むぞ。
Oh, it's just all my stun grenades. So I had kind of gone with the ones that gave me for free. Not to 250 if you can get the level 2 version. $463 devours. I do spam devours quite a bit. I like to keep track too of how your gun to blade usage. See, I barely use my gun. 90% of all my damage is from blade. Barely ever used a gun. Let's see a way to change your Change the save equipment. Change set name. I should thought you unlocked. Ranks on here. I don't think you do. Just gives you. Yeah, don't worry about that right now. That's our next store mission gonna have to be. So how much does restore pills you're selling now cost? Level 2's cost 20. Alright, that's fine. There we go. We got access to pills. I can be very... I have to be frugal with pills now. Buy magnesium from him now. Sunlight on snow. Ooh. Boro and Chio. And some ogre tails. Okay, we'll probably the Boro with my current set because it's freeze damage. Use Kota, Soma, Saka. Ah, no Alyssa. Oh, hey, actually, there's our class change on there. We're Sergeant now. Yeah, that's not right. Whatever. We were a private. We've been promoted from private to now captain of the first squad. We're only a sergeant, though. Let's see. Boro. Oh. Someone's at the gate. I think I see who that is. I will be back. Yep, a visitor. Somebody dropping off a package, had to pay for it. Ogre shook heads of some ogres. Sparks, okay. Good stamina. For the 5 heads. I should do our by getting Blade too. We see some ogre tail materials and a titanium. Toxic pickaxe. Teach a talus. Venom. And there's the fire katana. Do you ship every receipt over there? Sometimes. Some of them my mom pays for ahead of time, but some are, yeah, pay on receipt. Purified spirit. Bind. Venom leap. Just another venom skill. Now, it's like we'll be completely terrified. Hopeless. We're able to do as much damage to the Boro, but it's not the worst. We can upgrade the Tear Stone for a while. Yeah, we need Blaze Ogre Masks. An Ogre Sharp Helm. And an Avian Limb. With Avian Limb means we need difficulty 5 Cheeto. Okay, we have some nice, but we don't have the materials for them. Survival Instinct. Melee attack would be a good one just to use. It's a 10% melee attack increase. Special actions, I don't think that does anything what I'm doing. I think that's for the impact. Yeah, we'll just have to live with the Boro. Maybe we can improve. Reduce guard damage 7 to level 5. The 5 doesn't do anything. As you can see, you have to be level 10. So level 5 but 11 does nothing. 5% per level, so this will be a 30% increase to your stamina recovery if it runs out. No, because that adds Calm Breather. Sure, okay, so you can add to it up to 4 skills. All skills can be overwritten, so you're free to customize. Okay, so that's how that works. The beta reason I would use like this one, because it's a +1, you can see it improves the base stat by 6. And if anything I would improve would be the Tear Stone, because it's the special one from Alyssa. But reduced guard damage level 7 is not something I care about right now. I don't guard very much. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to change my Predator style. Let's not keep Steel Fang on the combo, I think that's very good. Power Roll Dashing, I don't think we'll have ever a combo. I think Sexual is still better. It's the back step. I don't know if this means disrupt some Oracle attacks with a melee attack. Don't know what that actually means. Yeah, it's fine with the Boro. We'll deal less damage to it.
なんかさ、最近支給品の質が目に見えて落ちてない？いや、贅沢言ってらんない。
Not eating good like Seraph.
プリンのレーションとかもろに体に悪そうな味でさ、ザラッとした甘さ耐えらんないんだよね。お、そうは。今度の休みに全員でこいつのリーダー就任祝いでもやろうかと思うんだけど、どう？
断る。
そう言わずにさ。
慣れ合いたいならお友達同士で勝手にやれ。
So it was kind of a loader.
ちょっと腕が立つからってエリート気取りかよ。遅れてきて偉そうにすんなよな。だからあんたは友達が少ないんだよ、ブーカ。だよ、人がせっかくさ。暗すぎだろあいつ。やっと作戦開始時刻だ。よし行こうぜ。
Still ways off. Let me look into. There's a God Eater 2 undub. Because God Eater 2 has Aoyuki in it. Get Sakuya nearby. Directions. Wait, we review Kota. How do we go here, Sakuya? Ow. I think the Okata got killed by the other Okatail. Oh, that's a fallen ogre. But there's a command thing you can do, but I don't know what the button is for. Over here. Yeah, that's a thought. I have to see the Aegis project at a distance. There, bro. Destroyed. There. Oh, Chio's right there. Really have to remember that. Oracle reserves.
アルタはバースト時間残りわずかです。光線中の荒髪逃亡します。作戦行動開始から5分経過。荒髪活性化します。荒髪に鉄道崩壊が発生。今です。このまま撃破しましょう。終わらせるわよ。
Stop running away.
逃亡します。
Don't give your mission to run. There we go.
荒髪の撃破を確認。
Hey, under just level 5 minutes for 2.
お疲れ様です。
2 medium size, not bad.
油断はするな。
早く次を。
今回は余裕がありましたね。
Just a little over 5 minutes. It's like a textbook. Best way to beat up an enemy, never let them move. Just wail on them until they die. Kinda helps to have a rank 4 weapon though too, on difficulty 4. Now, in terms of having equipment like equal to the having a rank of your equipment equal to the difficulty kind of means you're on point. You're on the right gear level. Helps your damage. Get the Goddard one to roll. One more banning Goddards. No +1s. SS rank. Be like under 5 minutes probably for triple S.
Who? 姿を見せろ。いるのは分かってるんだ。
ちょっと待った、俺だって。
お前か。
なんだじゃねえよ。人をする時間を過ぎても戻ってこないから探しに来たんだぞ。
余計なお世話だ。俺は俺の好きにさせてもらう。
俺ら同じ部隊の仲間だろうが、勝手ばっかり言うなよ。
仲間か。少し小づかれたくらいで死んじまう。おちおち背中も預けられないような仲間ならいない方がずっとマシだ。
こいつ。ああ、分かったよ。あんたは特別だよ。大したやつだよ。お高く止まりやがって。好きにしろよ。俺は先に帰るからな。
Yeah, so epic and hot.
お前も俺みたいな化け物に関わるな。
Oh, an urgent mission to go do. Oh, Sid's here. Hi, Sid. Did you see the 5.2 trailer? I watched that at the beginning of the stream to shut the cactus. Carol Schneider is kind of a jackass. You still need to finish part 1? Sid, you can't watch the trailer, that's illegal. You were not supposed to have done that. How could you? It clearly said you have to finish part 1 before you can watch part 2. Everyone knows that's how that works. Oh, the branch will talk to us? Well, we have an urgent mission to do first. Triple Cross. Ooh, a Quadragia, Borg, Hamelon, and a Chio. Let's mention the Chio's optional. Still, we should try to do this. I do want Quadragia parts. But Quadragia, Borg, Hamelon, and Chio, though. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. Alright, since this is optional, we can bring along the Alyssa squad. Also getting a selector ticket for the Sharo Sarah Bride banner. Nothing but Alyssa. If you got it, flaunt it. No, Alyssa, you could use the other meaning of that, honestly. Oh yeah, the new game mode's coming out with update too, isn't it? Yeah. I don't remember when you start using GAP. I don't think you, as you can see, I don't think I used Unlucky's GAP yet. I don't think that unlocks till later. That's gonna be interesting. Quadragia and Borg Hamelon are gonna be on the field and Chio. I have the Chio first and I can get it alone. There we go, Tails Unbound. Ow, that's sweet. Get your tail out of the wall. Oh crap. Quadragia is here. That's not good. Hope to have the Borg Hamelon more hurt by now. Okay, Borkama, you focus on me. Come on, come with me. Go over here. Ow. Gosh, that's sweet. Such a big range. On Borkama, I need you to die. For 1 year? Okay, Borkama's almost dead. Back here. Okay, Borkama's down. And the Chio's gonna touch her soon, probably. Yeah, Chio's here now. Wow, that roundhouse kick really hurt. She was optional, but I should still really want to kill him. Okay, please stop hitting me. 30 minutes of story content. Yeah, I don't know what the snapshots are gonna be. The zoom snapshot means they're pretty short though, yeah. About the Quadragia. So that matters after all. Chio's is optional. If I can kill it, I'll kill it, but don't care too much if I don't. Ah, missed the exhaust. My burst back. That melee strike up actually is pretty good. It's a 50% damage increase. For one hit, but yeah, we did it. That's fine, we only took a lot of damage. The hard part of taking out Aragami when you get to big groups is, unlike, you know, Monster Hunter, which has, like, the dung bombs, you don't have a good way to split Aragami up other than to engage them yourself, then draw them away. But I can't remember... I think there is a way to do, like, a command wheel or something, but I don't... Or it might be personality types. Unfortunately, all the Alyssa's want to stick with you. Which makes it kind of hard to split them up when the whole team follows you around. Yeah, let's see what City was saying there as I was busy fighting. Yeah, no Angel Beats 3rd Call Lab yet. Yeah, maybe they'll save it for the 2nd anniversary. Needs more. I can't have more Alyssa though. That's the maximum out of Alyssa. Oh, melee attack specialist level 7. It's respectable, actually. Let's find more +1s though. Ooh, double S rank. Not bad. You had to use quite a few consumables, but it's fine. That's what consumables are for, after all, to be used. And it's not like they're hard to... they're not expensive, so it's very easy to get more of them. Igniter and a hard turn. Oh yeah, the boss wants to speak to me. What does Johan want to speak to us about?
最近の君の活躍は目を見張るものがある。この短い間に チームを束ねるほどの存在になるとは新型の面目躍如といったところだな。さて、知っているかもしれないが、エイジス計画がそろそろ最終段階に入りつつある。荒神の脅威から我々を守り、人類を新たな未来に導く箱舟、それがやがて完成を迎える。実に喜ばしいことだ。もう少しだ。あとしばらく君たちの力を貸してくれ。来客だ。申し訳ないが続きは後日にしよう。ともかく君たちのさらなる働きに期待しているよ。以上だ。下がりたまえ。
君は好奇心旺盛な方かな。
Are we a curious person?
やあ、誰かと思えばペイラー。
ヨハン、あの子も飼い犬にしようというのかい？
何のことかな。それよりお願いしていた例の件だが、その後報告を受けていないね。
ああ、得意点のことかい。すまないがまだ手がかりはない。
そうか。あれは計画の要だ。引き続き頼む。
君は君で探させているようじゃないか。そっちの方はどうなんだい？
やはり相馬だけではままならないといったところだ。
それであの子も手駒に引き込もうとしていたというわけだね。
少しは言い方を考えてほしいな、博士。君はいつも通り観察に徹していてくれればいい。
ああ、私にとって森羅万象は観察の対象さ。だからこそ興味深い観察対象を無駄にしてほしくないわけだ。
ご忠告ありがとう、スターゲイザー。これからも我々がなすことを見守っていてくれたまえ。
さて、どちらについてくれるかな、新米リーダー君。
Nah, I'm sure none of that was important, don't worry. Nothing ominous going on there at all, don't worry about it. Time to rest. Fine. We should probably check out that disc we got after all. Sure, it's nothing important on that disc, but you know, let's go to our room and chill. Yeah, there we go. Curiosity. They say, are we a curious type? Obviously, we are curious.
おい、こっち手伝え。
やはり生体への変色因子組み込みは難度が高いわね。
投与してもアポトーシスが誘導されづらいようだね。やはり胎児段階の投与が一番確実じゃないかな。少なくともラットでは成功している。
どちらにせよ人体での臨床試験が必要な段階だろう。
原理がわからないものをわからないまま使うアプローチ全てを否定するわけじゃないけど、 P73 変色因子の解明は始まったばかり。少なくとも今行うのはいかがなものかと。
1日10万人近くが荒神によって捕食されてる状況で、そんな悠長なことは言ってられないだろう。
君がペッテンコーファーのように自分で試すのかい？
ああ、それが合理的であれば試すさ。
ヨハネス、私たちの子供に投与しましょう。
本気か。いくら君の発案だからといって私たちの子供を。
誰かが渡らなければいけない橋よ。それならば私たちが。
しかし
合理的だけど賛成しかねるね。
生まれてくる子供たちに滅びゆく世界を見せるつもりはないわ。
私は支持しよ
う。両親ともに賛同か。説得の余地はなさそうだね。ならば私は降ろさせてもらう。君たちとは方法論が違いすぎる。
榊。
私はどこまでもスターゲイザー、星の観察者なんだ。君たちの重大な選択に介入するつもりはないよ。私は私の方法で変色因子の研究を続ける。またどこかで交わることもあるだろう。それじゃ失礼。
気分はどうだ？
体調もいいし、早く生まれてきてね。榊は？
安産のお守りが送られてきたが音信不通のままだ。
そう。私たちが計画を強行したのをまだ怒って。
今は考えるな。体に触るぞ。
そのお守りはあなたが持っていてちょうだい。明日はよろしくね。
やあペイラー、久しぶりだね。あの忌まわしい事件の後、君もご存知の通りマーナガルム計画は事実上凍結された。あの事故で生き残ったのは生まれながらにして変色因子を
Just forgot the prologue. Soma is Johan's son.
安産のお守りを持っていた私だけだ。君が作ったあのお守りの技術が今や人類を荒神から守る対荒神装甲壁になるとは。科学者として君にはかなわないと痛感したよ。おそらく君はこうなることを予見していたのだろう。安心してくれ。君を責めるためにこのメールを送っているわけではない。近々私はフェンリル極東支部の支部長に任命される。そこで再び君の力を貸してほしい。報酬は研究のための十分な費用と人気使いゴッドイーターにまつわる全ての開発統括だ。そうだ、君に息子を紹介していなかった。まあそういうわけで近々挨拶に行くよ。それでは失礼。
Do not view the disc content. I mean it. Nice, Paler. I ask you to put that disclaimer at the end of the video. Meaning, the only way someone would see this warning is to have watched the video first. That's the kind of guy Paler is, though. Do not watch after the end. What if I could find that scene? Because the God Eater anime obviously has that scene. Does anyone have it uploaded to YouTube? I'm just curious to check. It's probably not going to have somebody have that just one scene. They're going to have like all the combat scenes and stuff like that. Some people do have like lore video. I'm not going to go through that. But let's see, the TLDR, what happens? Soma's born by popping out of Aisha and her entire body splattering into gore. She violently explodes and dies. I don't think the game will mention this explicitly. I think it's in one of those documents, but the key difference between Soma's P73 bias factor and see, I think we use P53. Yeah. So the God Eaters use P53, which has to be maintained and injected constantly into you by your armlet. Soma's P73 is actually created inside his body. He does not need external injections. His body will regulate his bias factor for him. Basically, his armlet doesn't actually do anything. He just has one worn so people don't suspect anything. In a way, you could say he's like a perfect God Eater, but the only way to make P73 bias factor work is to inject it into a baby while they are in the womb. And based upon their tests, it only works by killing the mother in the process. So, from an ethical point of view, it has problems. You may imagine there's a reason why the project was scrapped. Also, if I remember right, at least in the anime version, when Soma is born, it basically obliterates the entire laboratory as well. Johan survives because the charm, as he was kind of mentioning, is got bias factor in it. It's basically what they use to make up the walls. So it's a anti-origami defense material. It's the only reason Johan didn't also get killed during the entire process. In a way. We don't return it to him yet. Sleet. A fallen Congo. This one's, we need Blaze. Okay, we shouldn't use our freeze weapon. I can't think of a different weapon. Let's see. What can I do about that? I mean, Spark would kind of work. I do have the Blaze Spear handy. That'd be about it on hand. If I make... There's the Blade 2, which is generic, but it's not a bad thing inherently. Sure, we can just go use a Blade 2. That'll work. Yeah, we are overcapped on max HP. And stamina. Because of self-control, because of stamina. Can't go above that. Well, maybe up to level 10. I restock on pills. I did. Okay. Oh, so it looks like having a red blade. Pretty sure all allies do just generic damage. They don't have elemental weapons. Other than bullets. You can give at least the gunners, you can get elemental bullets from abilities, I think. Otherwise, they always just deal standard, unattributed damage. Ooh, Kago doing spin to win. Hiding your tail inside buildings. Can't hit your weak point if you hide it in the building. That's sweet level 3. Ah, went too far. Missed the tail. I get punched. Let's do it. There you go over the wall. Gonna lose my level 3 burst. Cowardly coward. So yeah, I lose my level 3 burst. Let me dodge past that, not into that. Low in health, a bit more. Yeah! Oh, Wukong. Yeah, that's from Fawn Congo Wukong. It's pretty fixed.
もうここに用はないわ。今回も無事に終わりましたね。
私のサポートに不備はありませんでしたか？
Ariane just sucked. The Ariana, I'm thinking of Etchin Odyssey of the Ariana threads. Or the damn squirrels who steal your thread. Little bastards. Etchin Odyssey, such a mean game. Why can't I get God Archon? More money, I
皆さん
guess.
は休んでいてください。あとは私がきっちりやっておきますから。
Ooh, we got a rare, a jackpot. Level 9 muted though, it's not actually that good. I don't think muted works to reach level 10. Double A rank. Disgusting. Just barely got anything in that mission.
担当直入に行こう。話とは？
最後の確認だ。考え直すつもりはないのかい？
計画は最終の段階に近づきつつある。もう止められんよ。
そう。じゃあ君にいい知らせだ。民間からのタレコミなんだけど、これまでにない強力なオラクル結合を持ったコアが
Formerly
イン
Britain.
グランド地域で見つかったらしいんだ。
得意点か？
それはまだわからないよ。だけどあそこは本部の直轄地域だ。私でもなかなか手が出せなくてね。
分かった。しばらくの間ヨーロッパに飛ぶ。留守を預かってもらえるかな？
了解。まあいつも通り私は私の研究を続けさせてもらうだけさ。
You just summarize the last 4 God Eater Resurrection streams for you. What, Cactus? Have you not been paying attention to me at all? How could you, Cactus?
そう。研究の障害は少ない方がいいからね。
You're just staring at the character walls blank while trying not to think about work. I mean, I guess that's fair. That's reasonable. Okay, so so Origami showed up at some point, started killing everyone. Origami are made up of oracle cells. They're not actually like a living creature per se. They are how to describe it? Basically, Origami aren't an individual living creature. They are made up of oracle cells. Entirely. They don't actually have like a singular consciousness exactly, or I'm not sure to describe it the best way. But basically, an origami is actually made up of oracle cells. Oracle cells basically eat everything. Material, energy types. They will take all the properties of things they consume as well, which is why they mentioned even though most of the trees have been destroyed by origami, the oxygen levels haven't decreased because origami has started photosynthesizing. No, I mean, sort of. You see me doing Devours a lot. The reason you do Devours, that gets you Burst, which means your God Arc is activated, which increases all of your stats. It also gives you a double jump. Each successive level further increases your stats up to level 3. Although, you can only reach level 1 yourself. To reach levels 2 and 3, your AI teammates need to fire a boost at you, basically from also doing their Devours. And max at level 3. Let's see, so God Eaters all wear a armlet, because your God Arc is technically an origami, just in the shape of a weapon. Origami have a bias factor, which is basically a way for them to say, this is like you, do not consume it. Your armlet regulates your bias factor, because if your bias factor came out of sync, your God Arc would eat you, because it would view you as food. Look, the armlet is a lifetime commitment, cannot take it off, because you will die. As you can see, they can do sealed them. Again, has a sealed one, so does Tsubaki. If you retire, they can seal it. I don't think they actually explain specifically what that does, but it basically renders most of the armlet inoperable. Things we're doing here at Fenrir, though. Fenrir is, well, the corporation in charge of God Eaters, which are the only way to kill origami. Because as mentioned, oracle cells are what make them all up. They can be technically harmed by other things, but they regenerate extremely quickly, unless they're consumed by oracle cells, which is why God Arcs hurt them. Because they consume the oracle cells, therefore they can't just regenerate and restitch themselves back together endlessly. While we are here at Fenrir at the Far East Branch, Johan is in charge of the Aegis Project, which is a project to build a giant offshore base where humanity can go live, because the origami don't go in the water for various reasons. I don't think it's ever explained why they don't like water. Yeah, basic cactus. You can look at it that way. A God Eater tricks the god arc into viewing it as a part of its body, or at least a part of a similar enough origami, so it does not eat you. It's like if you remember the clip I showed you of the Dias Pita fight, that's why like when Lenka's god arc got cut in half by Dias Pita, it bled because it is a living creature. It's encased inside a metal shell, so it doesn't just ooze out. They are kind of similar to Cancer. I mean, the difference is Cancers, of course, have a barrier, super generative powers, and draw their power from sort of higher dimension. The Origami, unlike Cancer, do not care about eating sentient creatures. They eat anything. Anything. As we saw in the prequel anime, an Origami was created by consuming the energy of a nuclear fusion meltdown. Just ate the entire thing. Just consumed that energy straight up. Didn't care. Let's see some other background things they mentioned here. So there's a concept in the setting that Johan mentioned, actually no, Paler mentioned it, of the devouring apocalypse. Which is basically that the idea is that eventually one Origami will become so powerful it will be able to eat all other Origami and then eat the planet. And that would be the devouring apocalypse. Let's see, some other summaries. Lindo went missing because Alyssa was brainwashed by her Dr. Ogasawa, or whatever his name is, to basically be a sleeper agent designed to kill Lindo. She was supposed to stay, I'm pretty sure, in a medically induced coma for the rest of her life, but we woke her up because of new type resident stuff, because she's also a new type god eater like we are. Alright, new type and old types. Old type god eaters will be things like Sakuya, Lindo, Soma. New types are our character and like Alyssa. The biggest difference between new types and old types is old god arcs were stuck in one form only. This is why you don't see Soma or Lindo changing their swords. And Sakuya always has a sniper rifle and can't change it. Old type god arcs couldn't morph like a new type 1 can. Anyway, so right now what happened in that cutscene is Paylor said the singularity was spotted in the location that used to be known as Britain. So Johan is going there to retrieve the singularity, presumably, for whatever reason. I mean, I know why, but we don't know in the story yet why he wants the singularity. Which also tells you that the UK no longer exists in the God Eater setting, because actually, as bad off as things are in Heaven Burns Red, things are much worse in God Eater. I wonder if there's actually, it looks up, hang on. Like, I don't think... But as bad as actual London? I mean, it's probably worse, but I don't think there's anyone living there anymore. Yeah, there was a map in God Eater 3 that shows you kind of how the world looks right now. We'll see a lot more, of course, in God Eater 3, but, hang on. Let me pull up this image. This will be seeing what happened in God Eater 3, but, so, let's see. I need to do, image. Let's call it image, because I'm not going to keep the screen up for very long. Yeah, see, that's what Northern Europe looks like in God Eater right now. You might be wondering, why does it look so weird? It's because the Origami literally ate everything. So that's left. That's what's left of the UK. Lots of the land is just really messed up for Origami eating the land and just chewing up everything. So this is what Northern Europe looks like now. Orca cells eat anything, Cactus. So Northern Europe looks pretty messed up in the future. Ew, new landforms. What happened to most of the water? I'm not sure. The bad things. The This comes up more in the anime version, but one thing that also sets this apart, and one reason why like the arc, the Aegis Project, is supposed to be mankind's salvation, is also Aegis Project will be protected by the most powerful anti-origami dome known that no origami will be able to penetrate. That's the idea. Aegis Project contains the Ark, where humanity will live in safety. That's the idea. We're basically gathering materials to complete the Aegis Project, because you can't use Oracle Cells to make a lot of things. Now, something that comes up in the anime version is an idea of what makes this seem so bad is the anime implies Earth itself is also a giant origami at this point. Because like you see ogre tails just kind of manifest out of the ground. So there's like an idea that basically the entire Earth has been replaced by Oracle Cells. Mankind's salvation is people with batteries to the beacon for Origami 2. Origami 2 Boogaloo. No, don't worry, it's nothing that sinister. Let's also consider, compared to Heaven Burns Red and God Eater, you don't see a lot of characters die on screen, but of course the implication is lots of God Eaters die. All the time. God Eaters have a pretty high mortality rate, because origami basically kill you instantly. Like obviously for gameplay purposes, you could take multiple hits, and eat pills, and get healed, but in terms of actual like story, there's no real defense. If you don't block an origami attack, it basically will just eat you. Because again, the Oracle Cells cut through and eat anything, so armor is completely pointless. And that's also made up of origami. Symbol of Swords. There, I kind of roughly summarized the last 4 streams. Yeah, true, up to the current generation. Yeah, true, for the Seraph Squadron there has, but it's a matter of scale. Like, we know the Seraph Squadrons work in 6 units, and maybe each generation has had maybe, like, 10 squads. I think Fenrir, even Far East Branch, is implied to have, like, a few thousand God Eaters. Maybe a few thousand, but, like, there's some hundreds of them on standby. But to be fair, the requirements to become a God Eater are much lower. I don't really mention specifically like what the requirements are exactly, but you can also become a God Eater at pretty much any age. You don't have to be like a child first or anything. It's just they have to check if you are compatible. And if you're compatible, you can sign up to be a God Eater with only a small chance the armlet process won't work and just be eaten alive by your God Arc. It's pretty small by this point though. Because it doesn't happen too often anymore. Let's kill this Borcom one. 60% of the time works every time. Nah, it's like I think the failure rate now is like less than 10%. It's pretty low now. It's pretty acceptable risk by this point. The P53 bias factor is fairly reliable. A big part of this, of course, is they screen the potential applicants better. I think the application was like earlier on. The failure rate was higher because they basically just took whoever agreed to it. But nowadays, like they do a bunch of like simulated testings. They look at a bunch of factors to make sure only people with a certain high chance of success will be allowed to become God Eaters, rather than just anyone who volunteers. They've risen their standards.
気分はどうだ？体調もいいし、 早く生まれてきてね。榊は
安産のお守りが送られてきたが音信不通のままだ。
そう。私たちが計画を強行したのをまだ怒って。
今は考えるな。体に触るぞ。
そのお守りはあなたが持っていてちょうだい。明日はよろしくね。あなたはこの世界に福音をもたらすの。荒神からみんなを守ってあげて。
お前は全ての荒神を滅ぼすために生まれてきた。いいな。あれらを全て殲滅しろ。
基礎代謝が普通の子供のそれと比べて異様なまでに高いですね。
あの子8針も縫うような怪我をしても次の日には傷が修復してるの。人間じゃないわ。
聴力も高いから余計なことを言ったらドクターに怒られるわよ。
あいつと一緒の分隊になったやつで今生き残ってるやつっているの？
あの人とはできるだけ組みたくないな。
最近だとエリックとリンドウだな。シャレになってねえよ。
ねえねえ、ドクターから聞いたんだけど、あなたのお母さんあなたのせいで。
ちょっとびっくりさせないでくださいよ。
うなされてたみたいだけど大丈夫？
ああ。
おお、やけに素直だな。
うるさい。黙ってろ。
いつも通りだ。大丈夫でしょ。さあ行こうぜ。
Yeah, Coda. I can mention for Soma. Soma has P73 bias factor. He's basically the first God Eater. Hey, more calm one. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, Zygotes go away. Ow. Sweep attack has such a huge range. There's a lower spec for the outfits too, yeah. His armor doesn't matter. I think God Eater's clothing is also made out of Oracle cells, because they would eat normal clothes, I'm pretty sure, because of their bias factors, making them partly origami. I don't know about that one, to be honest. I think that's just a fan theory. Shoot me, Coda. I'm your captain now. How dare you shoot your captain? AI actually, this game's actually pretty decent too. Like, they know their weak spots. You can see by like everyone who's a melee attacker like Soma or Alyssa is hitting the tail, because this is basically a melee weak spot. So they know to hit this. hate that sweep attack. Kills. Don't you run on the wall? Bastard. There, you run away to lose my level 3 burst. Yeah, I made it. Got my level 3. Oh, I got a stamina. Oh, it's gonna hurt. I'm gonna lose level 3, aren't I? Yes, I got it. It's low in health, a little bit more. It's like there's damn tail. There we go. Ah, gotcha. Through the wall. Nom. 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 Yep, wall bang. I get the another rare. We got a muted level 9. Muted level 9's not great either. SS rank. I think a triple S is like under 5 minutes, I think. Oh, we got Knight Redstone. Oh, we got mail. Impaler. Yeah, don't look inside. The disc that says don't look inside after you read the whole thing. As a warning about do not watch this video. Please return to me after the fact. So return payload is a disc. He obviously dropped it, by the way, for us to read it. Yeah.
若き日の思い出さ。そうだ、ちょうどいい。実は君にお願いがあってね。とある荒紙のコアを入手してきてほしい。出張中の支部長に頼まれてる仕事なんだ。支部長や教官にはもちろん、他のみんなにも口外無用だよ。実は相馬にだけは以前から同じようなお願いをしてるんだ。彼と二人で何とかしてほしい。そういえば君はリーダーになったんだっけね。おめでとう。君は マーナ・ガルム計画って聞いたことあるかな。お世辞にもエレガントとは言い難い実験だった。大切な友人たちも失っちゃったしね。その負の遺産を残された相馬は一人で背負っているのかもしれないんだ。私自身も彼からは恨まれても仕方ないことをしてきた一人さ。よかったら彼と仲良くしてやってくれ。頼む。
Taylor, you know the concept of personal space? Hematite Rose. A Vajra and a Boar Komblon. Oh, we can't use... I think a squad there or something like that. Sure, it's been canon long, so we need to get shot by her repeatedly. Why not? Brigadier can come along. Can't use anyone else in Unit 1. Or Squad 1. Ate half my pills in my last mission. Well, it's not like the pills are hard to get. And I have a lot of money, and they're very cheap. In comparison to, like, say, I'm trying to remember when, when Monster Hunter first came out, I remember the potions are expensive, and you always had to make them yourself back in the day when this came out. You had to farm up all that honey. I'm talking about, when this game originally came out, God Eater 1 would have been back when, if you wanted to get a lot of honey for your Mega Potions and Monster Hunter, you would have to go on missions to get the honey yourself. Because there was no farming, no auto farm, or passive incomes. You just have to go spend gathering missions out, gathering materials constantly. Ah, those old days. I don't look until we get to rank 6. Long ways off of that one. It's super muted. The Blade N. It's your Blade Wielder 6. Alright, Boar Komblon and Vajra. Alright, both aren't too bad. As long as they don't fight us both at the same time. It gets trickier to fight two at once.
偵察班の報告によると、2体は作戦エリアの東西に分断された状態のようです。1体がいる経地点は奥まった場所ですので、もう1体から捕捉されづらいと思われます。かっこ撃破を狙うのであれば、まずは経地点で戦闘を行うことを提案します。だそうだ。ヘマはするなよ。
Look at the Boar Komblon. Pay attention to me. I won't play burst with this though because there's no new types. Everyone here is old type, so they can't do link bullets. Oh, the Vajra's over here now. Oh, my burst ran out. Okay, do it. Check your outflow over here. First if I can. It's a little bit easier. Not a lot of damage to that one. But prone in the wall. Don't you run away. I was arguably run away, they are going off to heal. They do heal while they're out, like, chopping on the material spot. I don't know what the exact rate is. Borg's at like half health now. Ow, that hurts. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ooh, made it out of that. I'm gonna go finish that Borg Comlon. It's almost dead, it's done by the flashing. Oh, come on! Just like get here, you moved back because I was drawn to the sounds of battle. So let's get inside. Can't really things like mute and all that. You do make sound, which the Aragami react to, but I don't know the exact mechanics of it. God, that hurt. That's possible. Oh, come on, get back over here. Frickin' Vajra. Running interference. There we go. Down to a 61 attack. That's really low health. Ah, just the Vajra now. Vajra, you come out of the that tiny enclosed space. Please. No, you stay in there, fine. That's fun to go. Alright. I missed. Head's unbound, that's good. Unbound is basically the same idea as severing parts or breaking parts of Monster Hunter. Didn't mean to use a stun grenade. Ow. Ow! Oh, it hits like a freight train. It's enraged. If you do a link aid, you actually transfer some of your health to the person you pick up. Like Gina went from saying the health critical warning. Powered. Yeah, you lose 5 endurance if you get incapacitated. I think if it fully depletes, you lose 10 more. So you can only sustain like 3 full KOs. Now like 4 actually, isn't it? Well, actually really 3. Because you lose 3, you'll lose 15 if you incapacitate and respawn. But you do have 15 seconds to sort of pick someone up from the incapacitation. And you can also shoot a heal bullet at them to get them off incapacitated. Yeah, bandit arc, there we go. Yeah, it's actually somebody. You get like 2 extra. At least at level 1. No +1s though. I'm looking for the +1s. +1s are ones I really want. S rank. The Time Wizard got you. You lost the coin flip, huh, Cactus? Now you have to destroy all your monsters on your field and lose half your life points. Or something like that. I forgot how Time Wizard works. You ever played Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, he wants to speak to us again. Alright, what's Paylor? What now? Personal space.
今日はちょっと特別なお願いがあってね。内容はいつも通り荒神の討伐なんだけど、この任務には咲夜くん、有沙くん、それにコウタくんを連れて行ってもらう。ああ、他のメンバーを借り出すことについては心配いらないよ。ちょっぴり細工して通常任務に偽装してあるんだ。要件は以上。結果を楽しみにしているよ。
Yeah, but Bob or Yu-Gi-Oh! So you don't try to pay attention.
さてと、こちらもお出迎えの準備をしておかなくちゃね。
Pele, you're really sketchy, by the way. To be fair, Johan's not much less sketchy. Carnage Feast. Avajra to Chiyo. Carnage Feast. What a name for a mission. Ah, not enough yet. Just close. Oh, Coda?
敵を発見。始めるわ。拓也さん討伐対象の荒波と遭遇。交戦開始。いた。これね。アリサさん討伐対象の荒波と遭遇。交戦開始。そちらへ向かいます。アリサさんアルファ1に合流を開始。荒波活性化します。出ましたね。アリサさん討伐対象の荒波と遭遇。
Would you do Sakya by yourself to go fight? Just fight a Chiyo by yourself, Melissa?
アルファ1バイタル危険域です。確認願います。
The heal. The love of God, stop chasing after me. Oh, crap. Okay. Baja really hurts. Yeah, it's actually really fast too. Not like it's a slow origami either. Saku's had to fight the Shiyo by herself because Alyssa came to join us. As I mentioned, after you do all the missions for Alyssa, she has her AI prioritizes staying with you over anybody else. Okay, I'm down. Okay, Vajra's about half. Oh. No, you come back here. Bog's almost dead. Alright, Bog's down. She goes over there. We're gonna lose level 3 probably by the time we get up there. Level 1 lasts the longest of your burst, as it levels up it lasts the less time. So it takes longer to You have to do a lot more upkeep to keep it going. Sweet. Pavarsh's bullets work pretty well in Shio. What did you use them all up before I devour it, but I don't lose it. I hate Chiyo's slash big points. It's his hands specifically and his face. The hands are a little tricky to hit. Yeah, we got him.
討伐対象のオラクル反応消失。お疲れ様でした。
動かなくなった順当な結果ですね。そろそろ戻りましょうか。
さてとそろそろ戻ろうか。
私のサポートに不備はありませんでしたか？
What is statue? That's a your trash items. Not that you really need credits for much in this game. Like, the biggest expenditure for credits is when you get around upgrading stuff or making stuff. It's not the only thing you really spend credits out of this, because all the consumables are really cheap, which is nice, to be honest. It's nice not having to bankrupt yourself just because you use consumable items. I'm gonna get the God Arc roll.
バックアップは任せて。伊達に整備班やってないよ。
Jamming resistance 8. Where's our plus ones? I mean, those are rare drops, so I shouldn't be too surprised, but... Double S. You have Mistral and Hell's Claw. Allows attacking soon after devouring. That's not too bad. Mistral. And Hell's Claw. Dash and jump into a downward for devour. Hmm.
Hey, 博士、なんでこんなとこに？
説明は後だ。とにかくその荒紙はそのままにして、ちょっとこっちに来てくれるかな
Do they really just quick devour it like we actually did?
いやー、ご苦労様。やっと姿を現してくれたね。相馬もここまで連れてきてくれてありがとう。 君のおかげでここに居合わすことができたよ。
礼などいい。どういうことか説明してもらおうか。
いや、彼女がなかなか姿を見せてくれないから、しばらくこの辺一帯の餌を根絶やしにしてみたのさ。どんな変色家でも空腹には耐えられないだろう。
悪知恵だけは一流だな。
博士、この子は。
そうだね。立ち話もなんだし、私のラボで話すとしようか。ずっとお預けにしていてすまなかった。君も一緒に来てくれるね。
いただきます。
あ、
いただきました。
So it's also what you think about human type origami. What if hypothetically
今なんて
an origami looked like a human?
何度でも言おう。これは荒紙だよ。まあ落ち着きなよ。これは君たちを捕食したりはしない。知っての通り、すべての荒紙はね、変色という特性を有しているんだ。
荒紙が個体独自に持っている捕食の傾向、私たちの人気にも利用されている性質ですね。
その通り。まあ君たち人気使いにとっては常識だね。
知ってた？
当たり前だ。
Yeah, of course, Cody
こ
didn't
の
pay
荒紙
attention.
の変色はより工事の荒紙に対して向けられているようだね。つまり我々はすでに食物の範疇に入っていないんだよ。誤解されがちだが、荒紙は他の生物の特徴を持って誕生するのではない。あれは捕食を通して凄まじいスピードで進化しているようなものなのだ。結果としてごく短い期間に多種多様な進化の可能性が凝縮される。それが荒紙という存在だ。
つまりこの子は。
これは我々と同じ、とりあえずの進化の袋小路に迷い込んだもの、人に近しい進化をたどった荒紙だよ。
人間に近い荒紙だと。
そう。先ほど少し調べてみたのだが、頭部神経節に相当する部分がまるで人間の脳のように機能しているみたいでね。学習能力もすこぶる高いと見える。実に興味深いね。
先生。
はい、こうたくん。
大体のことは分かったというか、まああんまよく分からなかったんですけど、こいつのご飯とかいただきますとかって何なんですかね。
ご飯。
こいつが言うとシャレにならないんですけど。
言った通り、荒紙の変色傾向の基本として、自らと似たような形質のものは食べないんだ。ただそうは言っても、さっきみたいに本当にお腹が空いた時
She's very
は
hungry.
わずかろうと何でもガブリだろうけどね。まあそれは例外さ。荒紙っていうのは知っての通り彼らの俗称だけど、実際にいくつもの個体が我々人間がイメージする神々の意匠を取り込んでいる例が各地で報告されているんだ。一体彼らが何を考えてそんな生態をとっているのか、どんな過程で神を語るに至ったのか、実に興味深いじゃないか。そんな中、完全に人の形をしたその子はさらに貴重な一つのケースなのさ。おっと、話が脇にそれちゃったね。勉強会はこれぐらいにしよう。最後に、この件は私と君たち第一部隊だけの秘密にしておいてほしい。いいね。
ですが教官と支部長には報告しなければ。
咲夜君、君は天下に名だたる人類の守護者ゴッドイーターがその前線拠点である穴蔵に秘密裏に荒紙を連れ込んだとそう報告するつもりなんだね。
それは。しかし一体何のために。
言っただろう。これは貴重なケースのサンプルなんだ。あくまで観察者としての私個人の調査研究対象さ。大丈夫。この部屋は他の区画とは通信インフラやセキュリティ関係も独立させてあるんだ。君だって今やってる個人的な活動にも余計なツッコミを入れられたくはないだろう。そう、我々はすでに共犯
We're accomplices now.
覚えておいてほしいね。
いただきます。
彼女とも仲良くしてやってくれ。相馬、君もよろしく頼むよ。
ふざけるな。人間の真似事をしていようと。化け物は化け物だ。
さて、人が神になるか、神が人となるか、競争の始まりだ。
We definitely be criminals, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Quick Charge, Burst Saver, Combo Master. And new clothes. Hell yeah, new clothes. I wish look at those. Okay, Scout Coat, recolors. Oh, and some jackets, some headphones, so you can do your what's his name? Neku? Nemu? It's Neku, isn't it? A cafe, like a classy coat. Scout pants for colors. Oh yeah, some new upgrades. Guard speed, survival instinct. Combo attack power. Yeah, that's such too, because you have a 4-hit combo in this game. I guess that one's just jamming resistance, helps you resist jamming. We haven't seen that yet. It just makes a static effect on your minimap, so you can't use it. This isn't too bad. Stamina auto recovery is not too bad. Steps Master is also not bad, because stamina consuming that. Radio Bolts, Bomb Master, Laser, Shot. Difficult. Is there gonna be difficulty 5 unlocks now? Yep, we just got difficulty 5. Ash of Cartridge Feast. For now, that will be the stream then. Let's look at something. So we just showed. We're gonna get her name later, but it's Shio's her name. We have her alternate version here somewhere. There's Shio. She is, as mentioned, a origami in the shape of a human. Yeah, I think she's also the only short blade user. So she will be a playable character eventually. Not yet. She is, this is where the plot starts to pick up more. Yeah, it has to pick up some more. So we made some pretty good progress. We're up to like, which story mission are we on now, actually? It's on the right here. No, not here. There's a way to see which story mission is on my card. Maybe it's on the continue screen. It's like, oh, it closes instantly. Well, anyway, yeah, we'll stop there. Let me just break recording.